If you buy everything, absolutely everything that you can buy on day one of landing in a new KVK, how far can you get into your crystal tech? So what I mean by buying everything is buying every single pop-up bundle for upgrading your crystal tech buildings, then going into the supply and buying the gem supply, and then going into the super value bundles, and then buying Conqueror's Will all the way it lets you, and then going into your mine and buying the crystal quest bundle as well. So that's pretty much everything that you can buy. Or actually there's one more thing you can buy as you are researching. After every certain number of research is completed, you do get to buy some more pop-ups. So what we have done today is decided to leave the whale live for one day only. So we bought everything that we could buy. Now let's look at our crystal tech. Actually, before our crystal tech, there's few other things we have done to get even more crystal. And what would that be? So we went in and we did our trial of cow karuak. So we finished. It only lets us do the easy level. You kind of get around 2.5 million crystal, which is amazing. Now I just want to show you guys this. So how much crystal did we spend today? I kind of spent everything that I got, so there's no crystal that I have left. So it looks like we have spent, let me see the figure, to 23 million, almost 24 million crystals, guys. That's a lot. And the game thought I meant to spend that much in like 50 days, and we're almost there in day one. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get there by day 2. And then there are a few other little events where you get a little bit of crystals here and there. Obviously I did some barbarians, I did 4 kahars, I think, or 5 maybe, and then I got little amount of crystal from the villages as well that opens up as you scout. So pretty much everything that you could have done on day one. I mean, the only other thing I can think of I could have done is done some AoE barbs, and I kind of didn't feel like it today. So after all of that, let's have a look at how far our crystal tech went. So looks like we have managed to go up to not the end, but then we managed to get up to Swift Marching 1 or Special Medicine 1. So that's pretty far in the tech. Now at the moment, the main target that we have is getting our 6th March, but there's quite a lot that you need to go through before you can get to your 6th March. So let's start from the beginning. So what we did, so we aimed for Treaties 1, obviously we finished that, and then we did cultural exchange. Obviously we had to do the prerequisites. Now barbarian reports and kahar reports, first aid and plunder, they are not necessary. Next important one was, I believe, skillful operations, which I went to 5 as well. And then I tried to get treaties 2 and cultural exchange 2. I got both of them up to 10, and then that required some prerequisites, so I managed to cover that as well. And then I tried to work towards call to arms. Now level 6 is a sweet spot where you don't need too many prerequisites so we got up to level 6, and the same goes for skillful operations 7. So we kind of got there as well. And after that I have been just putting little points towards the 7th, or I'm not 7th, wishful thinking, towards the 6th March. So what we want to do is we want to get 6th March as soon as possible. So guys, there it is. That's what you can get from spending, I think I want to say somewhere around $300, and that's 300 Aussie, so probably a little less US, not exact figure though, just on top of my head. I think that's the amount. Now in a day, if you spend that much, then that's how far you can get to. I don't think on day 2 I will have an option to spend that much. The next big spending option comes when the pass opens. Every pass opens, you get to spend up to the $150 bundle. So up until that point, spending is gonna go a little lower, because thank God the game doesn't let you spend too much at this stage. This, by the way guys, was my spender account, the 152 mil in 1348. And when I think of my account in 1365, which is a low spender account under 70 mil, now that account, after playing 45 days in KVK and spending only $5, probably got up to where I am now crystal tech wise on my spender account after 1 day of spending. So if you want to talk about the balance between spender and non-spender, that's where it kind of is. There's no balance. Saying that though, I had more fun playing in the 1365 account because there's no pressure for spending or no expectation because I'm not spending. On the other hand, I'm gonna have a lot less fun playing with this account because firstly, spending means I have an expectation myself of what I'm going to get in return of the spending, and then the others around me will have an expectation that this guy is spending and have a lot of power, so he's gonna perform a lot. So all factors combined, if you're a low spender, be happy and remain like that, because even then you're enjoying the KVK probably more than the whales in your KD. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.